Good afternoon, everyone. I'm meteorologist Danielle Kozlowski here with RotoCurve to give you guys an update on the weather forecast for tonight for the Tuesday night baseball games. We've got way more games, pretty much double than last night, and thankfully pretty much all of them are not going to be affected by weather, so that's great. The few that are, I had Pittsburgh in the mix earlier today, and even though they are still in a severe thunderstorm watch until later tonight, I'm taking them out. That line has passed them, and they should be good for the rest of the night. So I'll go ahead and show you guys that. Here is that line that's just to the south and east of Pittsburgh already, but that stuff will be moving its way eastward throughout the night, eventually affecting DC and up into the northern parts, New York and Boston. So that's really what we're going to have to watch out for. This is the SPC website for the severe thunderstorm and tornado watches that they put out. This was just issued a little while ago for, unfortunately, what is Boston is included in this. So the Red Sox game, even though the forecast doesn't look too bad before and up until game time is when it'll be the worst. So hopefully those storms will move pretty quickly and the main threat will be over by the beginning of game time. But since they issued a tornado watch instead of a severe thunderstorm watch, it does worry me just a little bit more. So I'll definitely have to keep an eye on the radar for the Red Sox game up until lock for you guys. As for Pittsburgh, like I said, Pittsburgh game will be good to go. No worries there. The three other games that really are going to be our problem this evening are the Nationals, Yankees, and the Red Sox. So depending on how this storm system moves to the east over the next few hours for the game in DC, you see we have two lines here that have started to form. So that's really going to be the key, is when does that first line come through, and will that second line stay strong enough and make it all the way to DC? So we're going to have to keep an eye on that. And then up here, storms are just starting to pop and will be still over the next few hours within this severe thunderstorm watch for the New York area for the Yankees game, and then even further north in that tornado watch, like I was mentioning, for the Boston game. So those are definitely, even though I felt better about Boston earlier compared to the Nationals and Yankees game, it's kind of tough right now. This whole situation, we're just going to kind of have to see how the next hour plays out over radar, because if these storms increase in coverage, that's obviously going to put our chances of playing not at nearly as high. So right now, I really just think that these games might have a long rain delay. For the Nationals and Yankees, probably just a late start. Nothing too serious. I think that'll be fine. Boston, I guess, is kind of what I'm worried about, for maybe possibly getting postponed if these storms are to get really, really severe up there. And then, obviously, if the game is playing, the only really win game that we're going to be worried about for your lineups is Boston. Sorry, not really worried about, excited about. Helping winds out of the southwest at around 13 to 15 miles an hour, blowing out to center. So that is kind of the lowdown on what's going on. I know the Northeast is quite a mess today for those three games. But like I said, remember, Pittsburgh's fine. Your guys are good to go there, and I will keep you updated on everything else. If you have any questions, please feel free to tweet at us at WeatherDFS. I will love to answer your guys' questions. Good luck.